to the barn and welcome to our review on a W108. Now this will be the second one that we reviewed, because if you look back in our old videos you see a silver one which is just as Gucci, but this one is just as special. So I can't even say special. Special. Just as special. I'm tired, it's a long day. This is a 1968. This is a very early car, right? We got very lucky with this. This came from a village and was owned by a family from new until the previous guy bought it, done a little bit of work to it, and then we ended up with it. And now we're gonna sell it. So like, if you do like this car in this video, Dav is gonna chuck some links in the bio or description. Is it description? Description, isn't it, Dav? And you'll be able to check us out on Instagram, check us out on our website, give us a like and a follow on here, and you'll see more really cool stuff. But make sure you go back and look at our other stuff, because it's all quite cool. And it's not just reviews we do. We got our £500 M4 challenge and loads of other cool shit. But I'm gonna stop baffling on and we're gonna get back to the car. I have a personal obsession with these. I have one, and I do love them very much indeed. So I know quite a bit about them. And this particular car is a perler. You would absolutely love it. If you're looking for one of these, it's a great color combo. It's got that 2.8 injected lump in it. It's not the V8. I know, it's not the V8, but it's not V8 money. But they go just as well. This is a column shift with the 6-seat option, which is really cool because the armrest like kind of goes down. And then if you need it as a seat, it pops back up. And it's really, really cool. Auto on these is a must. The manuals are just shit. This is great though. I'm gonna do a little bit less talking, and we're gonna take this on the road, and I'm gonna tell you what it's like to drive as we roll with it. So last night we ran out of daylight, so we didn't get the end of the video done, but I'm going to continue it this morning on my way into work. Oh, hello dude, you okay?
What's happening?
What's going on?
So what are you doing with the camera, man?
A bit of YouTube stuff.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, what's your channel then? What's it called?
The Barn Classics. The Barn Classics.
I've seen that.
Have you?
Is that you?
Yeah.
I'm sure I've seen that.
Shut up. I got the advantage of having a selection of cool cars to roll around with in the morning. Okay, now these things are really usable. Now, if you've seen our other videos, you would have seen the other 108, the other 108 that we had in, and a couple of 114s, 1114. So we do like dealing in these because they are special cars. And remember, back in the 60s, these are like big money. You had to be something like you had to have a really good job to like own one of these. That means today, 55 years on, because it's a 68, 55 years on, they are still just as usable. And this car is particularly cool. When you had these new, you spec them like there was no, like today now you got like sports, elegance, whatever, certain specs. These came base spec, and then you just added your stuff on them. This car has column shift, automatic, which is a big thing back then. This, which is really cool, is a 6-seater option. So you can put up your armrest here, and see they kind of match the seat. And you can chuck a child in the middle of you, and it could be like 6 seats, which is incredible. The interior is like this pale gray color, and I love it. This is injected car. Let's start it up. The start sequence is literally pump the throttle once, ignition, no throttle, on the button. Now, let's get a belt on, let's get a move on. These belts are put in after as well, mate. These ain't a factory thing. If I'm wrong, tell me. But I'm pretty sure they're not factory. Okay, let's go. Handbrake off. I just love 60s Mercs. Okay, let's get it back out of here. Now, this 2.8, it's the injected M130 engine. And honestly, I know everybody wants a V8, but these are not terrible. They rev, they're very, very usable, reliable, and they got plenty of like bottom end. This car has benefited from a gearbox recondition, so it's just had the gearbox recon. So it changes lovely. It's only a 4-speed, but 4-speed and quite short in the gear. So like when you're doing like sort of 70, 80 mile an hour, it's not howling, but it isn't doing just like 2,500, 3,000 RPM. It's more like 3,500 RPM. But, you know, straight off from cold, don't really have to wait for it to warm up. The injecting back there, I'm pretty sure this is one of the first production injected cars as well. And I mean, the mechanical pumps, and for 55 years on, for a car to start up like this car is not restored, mine. it's incredible. There's like loads of speed bumps and stuff, and this car just sucks it up. Cruising, arm in the armrest. We're gonna wait for it to warm up a little bit first before we give it a little bit of a blip. But honestly, this thing is like fantastic. I absolutely love it. And keeping up with modern traffic is no issue with this. Like, none. People think, oh my god, all Merc piece shit. This is blower motors, and they are warm. Not even that long into your journey. So like, driving this in the winter time would not be a heartache. The best thing about this car though, guys, is that when you roll up at like traffic lights and stuff, and you see people in the cars next to you, and they're like, oh my god, it does make you feel like a rock star, this car. Because it is a rock star's car, isn't it? The 114s and the 115s are a bit more common. The 108s do look way more prestige because they are doing, these are like statesmen's cars. These were like the cars used by government. They were used by diplomats, and obviously they're very, very special. But now they're having their heyday and they're starting to make money, and it's about time. So, right, we'll get around the corner now. It's warmed up a little bit. It sounds good as well. And the gearbox is sharp. Like, you think, oh, it's like a really like laggy auto. This auto box is smooth and really punchy, which is really, really good. It has a steering box, so obviously it's not going to be like the most precise thing in the world. And obviously when you turn right or left, I'm going to do this. That was only slight. The suspension is so soft, and the seats are as well. Oh, the seats, right? The seats. They've got like a massive bit of cushion in them, so when you sit in them, do you know when you get that old saying like, oh yeah, the seats are like a grandma's sofa? They are. They really are like a grandma's sofa. And that, with the suspension, which is really, really soft, it's like it just floats down the road. This car actually sounds quite good because it's got stainless steel exhaust from like the mid part back. So it sounds like really good. It is a 6-pot, so it's quite smooth, but it's got that lovely 6-pot sound. Oh, are we going through this? Yeah, we're going through this. Oh, I love this thing. Could you imagine, like, rolling to work in this, going through, like, what are we, Tuesday morning traffic, and you're seeing everybody in their, like, Scenics and Agilias, and your works band, and you see this roll up next to you. Man, I love my job. If you're buying one of these, or if you're looking at this video to look to buy one, don't buy a manual. And I know that's crazy because my actual personal 108 is manual, but that has an 66 in it. It's a different vibe to the stock ones. If you're going to buy a stock one, do not buy a manual. And the turning circle is amazing. I know this because when we get past this little part here where it says no turning, I'm going to do a quick U-turn here because the traffic is crazy. And what we got? I'm going to do that here now, like this. Look at that, straight route. And then put your foot in. Oh. Honestly, plenty of power to get you out of the situation. Sounds fucking great. If you are looking at this video to buy one, or if you're looking at this video to buy this one, you need to make a buy. You need to do that buy. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was informative. We are just starting out, so bear with us, but definitely like and subscribe because we got way more of this stuff coming. Hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.